y mis frijolitos. Literally take forever just to do one recipe. Okay, so I am going to make some chilaquiles. So we are still testing out the whole YouTube thing because apparently there's been a few glitches that I don't like. I'm supposed to make some chilaquiles. I want to leave all these recipes for my kids so that one day they get to see all these amazing recipes. You know, growing up, you guys, my mom, she used to make some funky, interesting food. So, how's everybody doing? So, I'm gonna get started. We're gonna go ahead and use California chiles. We're gonna use our guajillos. I like to throw in some New Mexico. And these are chile de árbol, which are roasted. And don't forget to this, we always add a little piece of onion in the blender, a little garlic. You can add a little bit of cumin, a little bit of clavo powder. So it just depends. But I like that you guys are going to get to see what I'm going to do step by step. So these are the New Mexico. Sometimes I come up with like really delicious recipes, you guys, and I can't even remember what I put in it. So what I do love is that I have YouTube here, and I have YouTube to have on here and to know what I'm doing. So I forget things all the time. Um, I'm not saying I have Alzheimer's, but what if I do, you guys? I know I shouldn't say that. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, you shouldn't be saying that. I know my husband, my kids would be like, why are you saying that? But, you know, my grandmother had Alzheimer's, you guys. And there's so many amazing recipes that I have that I would like to use and that I would love my kids to remember me by. So, I know. Y'all are gonna be like, this girl saying puras mensadas. I know. But you know what? Por si sí o por si no, here it is, my chilaquiles. So a lot of people use tomatoes. In my case, I can't use tomatoes because my kid's a little brat. Hello, how are you, my friend? I'm gonna make some chilaquiles. What's up, my Sam? How are you feeling today, honey? Tell me. Did you wake up feeling a little better? I have to be positive, even though there are some um, friends of mine hanging around. It is what it is, you know. So we started off with New Mexico chiles, and let's count them. We got two. So I'm gonna go ahead and use three. This is what they're gonna look like. And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, a lot of you guys always want me to be specific, so I'm gonna be specific on my recipe, especially for my kids, because están medio chifladas, se les olvida todo, and they forget a lot of things. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give my little details here, just so they remember. They remember. Thank you, my friend. Pero no me he puesto esto. That's how I get all food all over my clothes. I'm always like, if you guys no se ponen su apron, forget about it, my friend. If you don't put your apron on, it's gonna be a hot mess on your clothes. I always like hate that. So let's put on our apron so that we can cook. Okay, so we got 3 chiles right here. I hope you guys don't ask me, because that's why I'm recording it. You guys can go back to the video. We're going on to the guajillo, okay? Don't scare me, you guys, because you guys start asking me and I'm gonna get scared because I forget. What's up, sis? I miss my sister. She's gonna laugh at me. She's gonna be like, stupida. Right here, you could say stupid, I think. You can actually say that. You can actually say a few things in here that normally you can't say on TikTok. As a matter of fact, Angel, I was doing on your TikTok, I was putting stupida, and the thing kept telling me that to edit my comments. I was like, yeah, Leo, I can't even say what I want to say. Taylor, what's up, my friend Chilaquiles? I'm making chilaquiles. Today is a very important day. Guess what today is? Uh-oh. I'm scared to ask. Don't make me cry. Tell me. I think I know what you're gonna tell me. Oh my god, I think I know. Go ahead, tell me. Let me breathe it in. Because I need to calm down. My day started a little rough already this morning. And I had to stop myself and say, you know what? I'm still gonna do my video. These are my chilaquile recipes. I have to have at least one in here for my kids. What if I go outside and something happens to me? My kids are not gonna know how to make chilaquiles. I care. Snoop Dogg's birthday. No manches. My sister's so funny. She has to throw in here the humor. For real? Why you not reading the comments, sister? A lot of my people in here are like, girl, you need to read the comments. I was talking to my Roxy the last time, they wanna talk to you. This message is held for review. Great. What did you say, Angel? It's held for review. Yeah, so I guess you do have to be careful what you say here. Making my day much better. Aw, thank you, my friend. I'm glad I can do that. Y'all don't start freaking out though when you guys start seeing, what is that called? Oh my god, let me find the word because I forgot. It's in the Bible where all those bugs and everything come out. What is the name of it, Angel? You know the name. You look very beautiful and gorgeous. Thank you, Taylor. Did I comb my greñas? And I did pink eyeshadow. Okay, so on guajillo we got 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget. Y'all better not start asking me cuál chile es cuál, because I already forgot. It's on the video. This is why I have the video on here. Thank you, sis. Tomorrow it's my birthday. But you know what? I talked to my daughter that's pregnant. And it looks like I'm going to go and fix her nails up tomorrow, you guys. I got to fix her toes because there's no way that my daughter's going to go give birth and her toes are going to look crusty. I'm not going to really do anything for my birthday, to be honest. I'm going to be at home. I'm going to use 3 California. So I'm going to go ahead and already move it out of the way, so we know that these are California. Oh, movie star vibes. I like that. Yeah, my daughter's gonna have her baby, you guys, and I need to help her with her toes because she's gonna be giving birth with some crusty feet. I did her pedicure, and it was about, how many months ago? I'm gonna say 8 months ago, I think. And her toes last that long. Like the polish goes down, but it lasts. And I guess I'll be going to the hospital with these nails. Okay, so here's our chiles. And then we are also going to use spicy, okay? Now, I don't want to put too much spice in them because I don't want anyone complaining here at home because I got a bunch of complainers at home. So 1, 2, 3 chiles. Let's do 3, okay? And these are roasted. If you guys are curious about where they have them, they usually have them at Northgate, and they're already roasted. So you don't have to roast them in your house with all the oil and everybody's choking with all the smoke. I literally, the times I've done it, I have to pull out my cazuela, my pan outside while it's like all this smoke and everything. It's terrible, terrible. Are you gonna do your live, Angel, or no? My sister, are you gonna do your live? Let me know if you're gonna do your live. Because I'm just doing a video. Like I said to everybody, I'm keeping all my recipes in my YouTube, and I want my kids to have all my recipes. I think it's important for them to have all my recipes. Let me know if you're gonna go live, Angel. And what's up for today? What are you doing today? So you want to put your chiles in here, okay? Another message for review. Dang, what you guys sending in here? All right, and these, I always make all my chilaquiles different. So I'm gonna try to post all my recipes. I must have like at least 3 of them that are different. So, well, actually, I'm gonna say 4 because there's a salsa verde one as well. I have 4 recipes. Whoa, that's spicy. Okay, let's put it on this side. We're gonna let that boil. And while we let that boil, we gotta make our chips over here on this side. And I already have some oil in here. But you know what? We're gonna go ahead and throw it away. I didn't want to do that. I hate throwing my oil away, especially when it's good oil. You know what? I'm gonna let it soak for a second. I usually don't like to throw away my oil, only at a certain amount of time. So yes, I'm about to cook chili and cornbread. Ay, mija, yo quiero. No invitas? No, I'm just kidding, sis. My little sister always be inviting. That's the sad part about me and my sister, is that we live far away from each other. And she may not think it's far, I may not think it's far, but when you get on the freeway, you guys, y'all, it takes a long time to get to each other. So it kind of sucks. Because me and my sister, you know, we love to hang out. Back in the day, when we had our families together, everybody was together. We used to always, like, we were inseparable, you guys. And I miss my little sister. I know she misses me too a lot. We miss each other. Virtual hug, sis. I love my sister. I think I love her more because I'm going to church. No, I'm just kidding. Beautiful long nails. Thank you. You can come over if you want. I'll save you some. Aw, thank you, sister. I woke up very emotional today. I went to church yesterday, so I think when you go to church, you forget about when you get mad. So today I woke up in the mood for making some chilaquiles. So for whoever is at work, you leave, it's okay. Make sure that you remember that the live is going to stay in the live section. My video will be there. So, so whenever you guys want, you just go to the YouTube and the recipe is going to be right there for you guys. If you guys wish to try out this recipe, try it out. So, no problema. That's the beauty of YouTube, that your recipes will always stay there, you guys. And I love that because I have a lot of recipes to share. I have my barbacoa ones. Um, Trying to remember what other ones we put. I've also done the chicken ones. I did the salsa verde ones. Oh my god, those were so good. Make sure you guys check it out. It was so good. They were so good, those chilaquiles. And I've also put in here tostadas de tinga. My sister's funny. Anyways, you guys, it's all good. I know my sister misses me. I miss my sister too, especially when the holidays come around. That's when we miss each other even more. But we're going to make an effort to get together and do some lives together and all that stuff. So it'll be fun. But y'all remember what chiles I said, because I already forgot. Whoever has a good brain in here, if I only had a brain, whoever has a great brain in here, please throw in up there like our chiles. You know what I'm saying? Throw it up there. How are you in your home? Doing great, Taylor. Doing great. Thank you for asking. We are doing great. He's going to get to enjoy some chilaquiles. So let's go ahead and get this started because we're going to make our chips. I like to make homemade chips. A lot of people like to just use the chips that are already bought in the store. I don't want to because they have other type of oils that I do not want to use. We're going to have a girls' Thanksgiving at my house. Oh, that'll be fun for sure. I'm going to love that. I was just talking to my mom, Angel, and I was telling her that I'm going to be recording on my live my Thanksgiving meals. So my kids will always have that. Always. I don't know why I didn't put a cap on this. Should have put a cap. And you know what? I need to use, I'm going to go ahead and use a bigger one to fill it in with all the chips because there's going to be a lot of chips in here. And I'm going to put a napkin underneath. So you're going to need a pan so we can fill it up with chips. You're welcome, Taylor Johnson. Yeah, I think that would be so fun, sis, to do. Okay, so while we let that boil, we're gonna start over here, our chips. I don't want to use all my avocado oil. I hate using regular oil. I do say your name right? Oh, thank you, Taylor. I'm glad because I was thinking, oh my God, what if I say it wrong? I say sometimes people's names wrong and they get mad. I don't do it on purpose, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and use this oil. I don't want to use this oil. I wanted to use all avocado oil, but I don't think it's enough oil. But you know what? Screw it. I'm going to use it. I don't want to use this nasty oil. I try to stay away from oils that I feel that are not, you know what? I have to use it. I just realized I do have to use it. So if you want to stay healthy, just use your avocado oil. But in this case, I'm going to have to use this one. I don't want to use it, but I'm going to waste my other oil, and I don't want to waste it like that. They're dropping off the groceries in like 10 minutes. Ooh. So what did you buy in the groceries? Do tell, my sis. Do tell. Don't forget, you guys, we're going to need tortillas. You're going to need plenty of tortillas. So you want to get a stack like this, and we're going to cut it with the knife in 4 pieces. Okay, that's how I like to do it. What are they dropping off? The groceries. I know you told me the groceries, but what did you buy in the groceries? You didn't tell me. Take your time typing it in. Don't worry. I do get to read the messages. The good thing about YouTube is the messages stay on there. So, well, let's just hope I don't get copyrighted because I might get copyrighted. So you want to throw in one tortilla just to see how the oil is doing. And as you guys can see, the oil is not ready. So make sure you're looking out for that. I do have some coffee. I shouldn't be drinking coffee. Not at this time at least. I got this coffee yesterday that my girlfriend got me, Dutch Bros. Hey, does anyone know like why they call it Dutch Bros? All the stuff I need for the chili, all the chili powders, the meat, and the veggies for the chili. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun live. I'm gonna hurry up and finish this so I could go on your live. Que delicioso. Now this is decaf, of course. I had to go with decaf, even though my daughter was telling me that it's a bunch of lie. Because how do they take out the caffeine? I was like, no manches, because I'm not supposed to be drinking coffee. But we don't listen. I'm going to use all that water too. Most of it. I was supposed to put a cap on the pan, but I didn't. So we're going to go ahead and make our our chips. And where is the other one? I always lose all my utensils. I thought I had it over here, so it's not over here. Está bien escondido. Bien escondido. Okay. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I am. Because this is my happy zone in my kitchen. This is my little happy zone, you guys. I love me my kitchen. So let's go ahead and throw in our chips. I don't care if that one burns. It's fine. I have it on high with the heat. And we are using vegetable oil. I didn't want to use it, okay? But I'm going to. Because I don't want to use my avocado oil. I don't even have enough, to be honest. So why waste it all? So let's go ahead and press that down. And be very careful because you don't want to get burned. I get burned all the time. Story of my life. And for those that didn't see my Scream nails, my daughter did my nails. She did both of these too. She freestyled them. And they're super cute. So those are supposed to be my birthday nails. And they're supposed to be my Halloween nails. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Angel. So Cindy was telling me that on Wednesday, it's the last day for the baby to be a Libra. That's what she was telling me. I was like, I know a lot of people don't believe in horoscopes, but they're cute. Cute. The horoscopes are cute for like fun. You know, they have them in the Chinese culture and all this stuff, and it's funny because it talks about funny stuff. But if she's born on Wednesday, she's gonna be a Libra. After Wednesday, she's gonna be a Scorpio. What do you think about that? What's up, my Tina? How are you, my lovely friend? How's my Tina doing? How this is so hot. I can feel myself burning my finger. Get good pans, you guys. Don't be like me. My pans are like so beat up. You want some coffee, baby? No? You okay? I can always make you a hash brown in here. Okay, well, I'm going to make some delicious chilaquiles. How are you doing, Tina? What time are you going to work today? So I'm sure you're going to go to work. Or is it your day off? Now remember, you guys, for all my new people that are coming in here and you got to do something, go do what you got to do. You can come back, go to my YouTube channel, and you go to the live section, and all our food videos and our live videos are on. I'll be back. I have to cook for Edward's lunch. I'll be back. Yes, sister. You go, girl. I'll try to go on your live as soon as I'm done. Go do your thing. We all have busy lives, you guys. That's what I like about YouTube, because on YouTube, all my recipes are going to be on here. So y'all are never going to miss my recipes. They're always going to be on here. And my chiles are still boiling over here. They're smelling very spicy. I already refried my delicious frijolitos, just so you guys know. I got all these frijolitos going on over here. See that? Fresh. I cooked them last night. So these are fresh frijolitos. Okay? So chips are not supposed to take this long, just so you guys know. They're only taking long because of the heat and the way I did it. So let's go ahead and start pulling them out. I'm gonna put my cazuela right there, because let's try not to make a mess. You know how many times I clean this kitchen, you guys? I'm not even joking when I tell you this. 3 times to 4 times a day. That is ridiculous. I am okay. I have been sick. I already worked today. I was supposed to go back to work. I fell asleep. Good for you, Tina. You fell asleep. Good. Your body needs rest. As far as the other part, I'll keep you in my prayers, my friend. I'm sorry that you're sick. I don't want to get sick. I'm scared, because I'm such a weenie when I get sick. The very few last times, it hasn't been a good thing for me when I've gotten sick, you guys. It's actually been so bad. And y'all remember me here on YouTube and on my TikTok. I was recording TikTok and putting the videos over here and everything. And you guys saw how bad my nose was, so swollen. It was bad when I got sick. I don't want to get sick like that anymore. Seriously, I don't. I feel like my body cannot handle what it used to be able to handle when I was 20 years old. It's different. So tomorrow is my birthday. Mi birthday. But you know what? Nails call. My nails are calling out to me. So my daughter has to give birth. So she needs her toes done. And guess who's going to help her? Hopefully she doesn't have the baby tonight, because I'm going to be so mad that I didn't do her toes. She's going to be giving birth with crusty toes. I hope that is not the case. So hopefully I can do her toes tomorrow, and then I'm going to go ahead and record it and put it up here, so everybody could see how beautiful it's going to look. I have been working doubles the last 2 months, and then some. I think it caught up with me. Oh, I bet, Tina, girl. Yes. Any type of work that we are overdoing, it's gonna catch up to us. And it's gonna get us really exhausted. Trust me. So, but it is a blessing to be able to have a good job. It really is, you guys. Happy early birthday. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm going to be old. I'm going to be 48 years old. That's sad. Am I supposed to be happy? Y'all better not be telling me, oh, you should be happy. Get out of town. Nah. I'm only getting old. I'm not getting old. That ain't fun. It's not fun being old. Because then all these things start happening, you know, the body doesn't heal the way it's supposed to. Yes, she's doing second now. Sam, I'm scared. I'm scared and excited at the same time because I want to see my little baby girl. She gonna be a cutie. I'm so excited. I wonder who she's gonna look like because a lot of you guys told me that she looked so, my grandson looked a lot like me. I was looking at the pictures and I was like, dang, we cute. We cute. I was like, mi papas. Y'all remember when you guys saw my papas? He's right here on my YouTube. As a matter of fact, I posted the video when my daughter was giving birth. And obviously we edit the video, so calm down, everybody. Calm down. The video was edited because I have people come at me like, oh my God, you're going to record this and that. Oh my God. It was like a big thing. I was like, first of all, there is called editing, so you can edit the video. So it's not like people are going to see bad things. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. So I need to paint her toes. I should do pink. That's what I should do. Pink. Pink toes would be cute. I look my age? Really? So I look like I'm 48 years old. Or did you say I don't look my age? Oh, okay. I got it wrong, Taylor. I'm sorry. I read it wrong. I know what you mean. Thank you. I appreciate that because, you know, 48 years old, ya se siente uno viejo. I feel old. I mean, you know, you guys remember when you were in your 20s, there's so much you could do, and now I can't do anything at all. It's like, ya estoy vieja. But anyways, you guys, so to our chilies, we've already boiled them, and you guys have everything here on video, so you know how long it's been boiling. Okay, you get an idea. So now that they're boiled, we're gonna throw in like a piece of onion, garlic, and we're gonna go ahead and roast the chili a little bit more because we're gonna use a little flour. So you guys are gonna see how easy it is to make chilaquiles. Because I'm only making these chilaquiles for my husband, myself, and my daughter, but it looks like they don't really care for chilaquiles. They're not really like into chilaquiles. Even back in the day too, I was not that into chilaquiles like that. I just recently started really loving chilaquiles. Thank you. Appreciate it. The 20s? Ooh, lucky. Enjoy your 20s. Because let me tell you, the 20s come and they go so fast. I remember when I was 20. Oh my God. I was having so much fun. I was going to the gym. I would actually work out 3 hours a day. That was so fun. And then eating healthy, your healthy meals. And then I even remember when I used to get sick, I used to take, I don't know if you guys remember, they used to sell it at Trader Joe's, the vitamin C, the powder. I used to get that. And I used to take that and I used to heal real quick. Now I take forever. Every time I get sick, it's like, it takes forever. I was living in Nashville when I turned 48. I had more energy. Wow. Yeah, I think we all go through it, you guys. Don't feel bad, you know? We just have to make the best that we can of it. And that's one thing that I'm trying to make the best that I can out of my age. I'm trying to eat what I want. Obviously, you don't want to overdo it with the oils. I think the oils are very important, you guys. If you're eating a lot of like grasas, like real fatty stuff, it's not good for your health. You kind of have to have like a better diet. I think you have to change your oils, which I have. So we try to do more of avocado oil, which is good to do avocado oil. That's a good thing. Because eating this kind of oil, from my understanding, I'm not going to say what oils. You guys can look that up on YouTube. But, because I don't have it right here at the top of my brain. But I know that certain oils can clog up our arteries. And especially when we're getting older, you don't want to do that. You don't want to have to go through all that drama. But look at how beautiful my chips are. This is what you're looking for, a nice golden yellowish color. Some of them are a little bit more brown. Now if you want, you can sprinkle. My girlfriend used to sprinkle some salt like this. This is sea salt. So I'll go ahead and sprinkle some. And you want to do it while the chip is wet. Okay? That's when you want to do it. And I just burned my nail. I totally felt the heat right on the nail. Look at that. Hopefully the design did not melt off. I can't see. So these are my last little chips, so I can make my first batch. I love me some chilaquiles. And I know my husband loves chilaquiles too, so I was like, I'm gonna make some chilaquiles. Some people say chilaquiles, chilaquil. There are people who admire me for walking to work because most people younger than me. Oh, that's a good thing, girl. Let me tell you. The fact that you walk, I admire you. I try to go outside to do 2-hour walks and I'm dying. Walking is so good for you guys. My dad started walking himself and he was telling me that 20 minutes a day made a huge difference in his body that I know of. I was like, that's a good thing, you know? And even though it's exhausting, it's a good thing when you push yourself towards walking. Walking is one of the best exercise. If you're not wanting to do weights and all this stuff that we're supposed to be doing, walking is a good thing. Oh, thank you. My daughter did both of these designs. The scream, and then she did the web. Isn't that so cute? I love this set. But you know what? Baby girl's going to be born soon, so I think I'm going to have to cut them off. I don't want to scratch her. First of all, I'm going to have to show my daughter how to clean the baby because she had a boy. The first baby was a boy. So she's nervous about how to clean the baby. So I have to show her all these things. And I think these babies are going to have to come off. I just hope that when she calls me, when she's in labor, I have enough time to do my makeup, comb my hair, cut my nails, and do all that. Y'all pray for me because I need to. I want to be there and look nice. Plus, I want to record a little piece of it as well. Your nails are absolutely amazing. Thank you. Appreciate that. I do. So my sister did such a beautiful set last night. I wanted those nails. If I end up going to my sister's before the time, which I doubt it because tomorrow's my birthday already, I kind of wanted those nails for my birthday. They're so cute. She put rhinestones all over the nail. And they just look so nice. I even asked her if she could make me some press-on nails. But I don't know if she'll do them. Because at least if she does press-on nails, I know how to paste them with acrylic. I know how to do that. Which, by the way, if you don't know how to do it, make sure you go onto my YouTube channel. I have that video in there. If you're trying to do press-on nails for yourself, I show you how to do it. And they look really cute. Obviously, they're not going to be perfect, just so you guys know. They're not going to be perfect because they're just not. You're gluing them on. And you can tell, I think, when people are wearing press-ons. I think the ones that do really, like, a really great job and they put it around and they end up going with the, with the drill around it, they're able to take away all that little chunkiness, and then they look really nice. But not everybody can nail it, that's for sure. And it's okay. But you know, I encourage you guys, go on YouTube. There is so much to learn. I learned from three of my best girls ever. Was my number one will always be my lovely Mimi. If you guys don't know who she is, look her up. She's on YouTube, lovely Mimi. And she has a whole bunch of videos on how to do your nails. I love the way she does them. She even did, I think, 3 videos that I watched, and it was like she was giving classes to everybody, which she got really criticized about it, which I feel bad for her. But I really enjoyed those videos, and I learned so much from them. My next girl was Jamalita's Nails. I love that girl. She's very detailed in how she shows you how to do your nails. So if you're looking for someone that's very specific, that would be Jamalita's Nails. And then we got Zule's Nails. And she has great products for your rhinestones. Like, I need to purchase some of her products. As soon as I get a little extra dough, I am buying her products. She has like the glue, and she says that like your rhinestones will not come off. So I really, really would love to try her products, hopefully one day. And I need a cazuela. I just realized that. Or you know what? I can actually use that cazuela, which I am. I don't think I need another one, because it's going to be very simple. I'm going to add a little bit of flour to this, to our sauce, because our chips are already ready. As you guys can see, look at all these chips. I'm trying to not burn myself, but that's not going to work. So let me lift this up. This is a cazuela full, a pan full of chips, okay? We made chips. Now remember, you want to put salt while the chips are wet. I personally do not want to use a lot of salt, obviously for health reasons, for myself and for my husband, because we old already. We're not trying to, I'm not trying to get sick, because they say that too much salt is not good. Like, just the normal amount. Anyways, these chips are ready. We got all these chips right here, and now we're ready to pretty much get started on our chilaquiles. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this chiles that I already told you guys in the beginning, because I can't remember how many I did of each one. Okay, you guys know it's on the recording, and I believe in here we used also the New Mexico, right? I hope I did say the word New Mexico in there. But we're gonna go ahead and use onion, a piece of onion, and we need garlic. So don't forget your garlic and don't forget your onion, because this is going to give it a great flavor, y'all. So let's go ahead and use that. I'm going to cut the little tail off. Okay, so we got, let me move actually my oil so you guys can see what the heck I'm doing over here. Ooh, I almost burned myself. That would have been a great burn. Okay, so here we go. Now you guys can see we got the chiles. I spilled oil. Great. Don't you just love when you make a mess in your kitchen and you gotta clean it up? I think it would be so amazing and fun to have a maid here all day long and she cleans up after me. That'd be great. Okay, so we got a piece of onion in here. We're gonna put a little bit of sal. We're gonna put a little bit of black pepper, but I'm gonna actually use this one. Little black pepper. We are gonna go ahead and use a little bit of garlic powder. Now remember, I have about 3 recipes, okay? This is not the only one. I have many recipes that y'all could try and you're gonna like them. Onion powder. Okay. So now that we put all these little seasonings in there, I'm gonna also put a little chicken bouillon, because my kids love that chicken bouillon, and so do I. We love you too, honey. Thank you for sending us a lot of love in here. Appreciate that. So I'm gonna say this is about a teaspoon of chicken bouillon. And let's not forget that we are also going to put a little pinch of cumin. Now, I don't always put cumin on my recipes, but today, you know what? Instead of cumin, let's be spontaneous. Let's add 1 clavo. I heard it gives it a very good flavor, and I never really do it like that. So, you know what? 1 clavito. Let's throw in that little spice. Okay, so we need garlic, and I think I'm gonna put 2 cloves of garlic, okay? Always so hard to peel the garlic, and that's because I have uñas. With the nails, it's hard. But I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 of them. This one's already peeled. You could put oregano if you wanted to, but for this recipe, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think my husband's gonna want oregano in it, so we're gonna leave that out. I'm not looking for that kind of flavor, okay? So this is what's gonna go into our blender, and then I'm gonna show you the next step. And I'm gonna use the little pan because I just don't feel like making a big hot mess. We got our frijolitos on that side. I think I'm gonna put ice on my coffee too. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and put our ingredients in here. And we're gonna use the same pan.
Do we have any steak?
Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and this is our final step to see how the chilaquiles are gonna come out.
And bacon?
Yeah. There's bacon and both are in the bottom. Wait, you're gonna put bacon on the chilaquiles? That is weird. You just ate meat last night. Yeah, but you had steak last night. Okay, so let's go ahead and use, I guess since we already used regular oil. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our flour.
I'll be first now.
I think I get to ask a question.
I'll go get a little piece of steak, little chilitos right here.
Okay, so we don't have that much chili sauce, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of flour. So it's about a teaspoon that I'm gonna go ahead and use. You wanna put a little bit of oil, you guys, and just a little bit of flour. Try not to burn it like I'm doing right now. And let's go ahead and throw in our sauce. All right. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. I just realized that. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do it very gently like this. Now, if you want to eat all that little seeds and stuff, you could, but I personally do not like to, okay? I don't like eating the seeds. I feel like it'll make me sick. So I won't do it, you guys. If you want to do it, that's on you. Some people do it that I know of, but I personally would not do it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. And I'm going to go ahead and try my best to do it like this. So I have to do a little bit at a time because I messed up on the pan. I wasn't supposed to use this pan, but I wanted to be lazy. See what happens when you cut corners? Now I'm having to work double. And let me make sure this is moving around because this is going to thicken, which I should have been doing it. So make sure you guys grab a bigger pan than the one I'm using. It's really important that you guys do that. Don't do what I'm doing, only because I have the experience. And if you're trying to learn how to do all these little things, this is not going to help you. So make sure you guys don't cut corners the way I just did, okay? Because now I'm having to do double the work because I should have just used a bigger pan. But it's okay. It's still going to get done. You could smell how good this smells. It just, you smell all those chiles, all that goodness in here. So just so you guys know, if you guys are sending bad messages in here, YouTube is not going to let you do that, okay? So that's why it stops your messages, if you're wondering. So in here, in YouTube, it's nothing but positive vibes, my people. You don't get to come in here and say mean things. They're editing all the messages because it's telling me, so that means whoever is trying to be mean or something, they're not going to let you guys. So make sure you're not doing that. We're here to just have a good time. I love the fact that I made a decision to put all my recipes on my YouTube. I'm still working on that cookbook, just so you guys know. I have a lot of amazing recipes that I came up with. I just did my pumpkin spice pancakes, and those were amazing. So I'm going to be doing all my recipes that I come up with in here. I always try to read your guys' comments too. I always try to be on top of that one. Just so you guys know, so you don't think that I'm not reading them. And also on YouTube, it's a little different because on TikTok, the messages go by really fast. And on TikTok, it's like they stick around for a while. So if you guys have a question about what I'm making, go ahead and feel free to ask.
What do you do?
Feel free to ask, y'all. I can try to help on whatever I can. Wow. Excuse that language on the background. That's too loud, by the way. I'm on live and I'm gonna have a nice F-bomb. You're lucky because somebody's calling, so it cuts off the live a little bit. At least that's what I think. I usually go back and watch my videos. I don't like to edit my videos. That's why I go on the live. And I don't even know, honestly, you guys, if you can actually edit the lives. I'm going to look into it because I think you might be able to do that. Okay, so now that we have all the sauce, and it took me 10 years later to do, I'm going to go ahead and mix the sauce up. Okay, so let's warm this up. I'm gonna go ahead and crank up the heat. Now I'm gonna taste it to make sure that the salt levels are there. Oh my God, that is so good. I'm excited about my chilaquiles. Now, this is enough sauce to make enough chilaquiles, okay? My husband usually likes them soaking. It's like, it's got the flavors. That's why you have to make good flavors. Because as long as your chip is pretty much like this, you're good. Oh shoot, we didn't put salt. I mean, it's too late to do it, but it doesn't hurt to try. So, see, making homemade chips is the best. Let me clean up this area here because we got oil everywhere now. Now, to make chilaquiles, just so you guys know, it's very messy, but they're gonna come out very tasty. Okay, I think this sauce is perfect. See that? Beautiful. Now, you could go ahead and put your whole tablespoon of flour, but you don't have to. I put a teaspoon today because I didn't use that many chiles today. So, let's go ahead and make a little batch. This is gonna need some ice for sure. I like to use sour cream. I like to use a little bit of onions, a little bit of Mexican queso. So it looks like I have a tomato that's not doing great, and an onion. Great. Okay. Now, if you do like green onions, you could put them on there too, and it looks really cute, actually. I'm gonna see if I have any. Yes, I do. Good. Okay. And if you want a huevo, which usually my husband likes an egg, but today we are just showing you what our little chilaquiles are gonna look like. So let me show you guys how I like to eat them. And that way you guys get an idea. Excuse my hot mess. I made a delicious hot mess. So this goes good in the morning. Obviously it's not morning time for me, but to me, have you guys ever seen the movie The Notebook? The dad says, you can have breakfast anytime. Nighttime, morning, doesn't matter. I love that he says that because it's so true. To me, I can have breakfast anytime. Not everybody feels the same like me. A lot of people are just like, if it's early, then it's breakfast time. Because, you know, they were raised like that. But to me, I think I pretty much changed it around. I don't mind having breakfast anytime that I feel like having. So, we have our sauce right here. And then we're going to go ahead and... Oops. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put some of the tortilla chips in here. I'm just getting enough for it to taste good. You know, this would make a delicious sauce for...
No egg?
No, not for me. This is just for me to finish my video. If you want an egg, you can have an egg.
Well, it looks better for the video with an egg.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, but we're trying to just do the chilaquile recipe. I'm trying to just do the chilaquile recipe for you guys. Not that serious. Hubby's like, where's the egg? To him, always presentation has to be perfect. I'm not perfect, as you guys could see. And it does help. Don't get me wrong, it does help when you do the extras. But in this case, we're not doing it. because I just wanted to do something super quick for you guys. And I wanted to show you guys how cute my plato looks. Oh my god, I was watching Louis and his friend. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm too old, my friend. Why? Why do you want to know how old I am? I just told you. I'm 48 years old. Tomorrow I'll be 48. Ya estoy viejita. So you can put as much cheese as you want. This is what I'm going to put. Ooh, this is such delicioso kiss.
Do we have cilantro?
Can you actually look in there to make sure I have cilantro? I don't think I have some. Okay. Now you guys can do white onions, which I really encourage you to do white onions because I love me some white onions. But for me today, it's gonna be these. Okay. That's already looking beautiful, and I got to have my sour cream. Sour cream is my thing. It has to have sour cream. If you wish to put more sauce on the top, then you can go ahead and do that. But in this case, I'm thinking this is good enough. So let's give it a taste. Mmm. This is delicious. Mm. I know, I'm gonna have one in a little bit. I hope you guys try out this recipe. It's delicious. And with that said, I'm gonna choke. With that said, I'll see you guys here on our next slide. So this is my chilaquiles. This is how much sauce we made. All our chips went on, and this came out really tasty. This is one of my recipes, by the way. I have more recipes. Have a good one, you guys.